Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Earlier today, I was scrolling and I had come across a young lady. I don't even know what her name is, but I think the caption on her, like her reel, said, when you're a 24-year-old a single divorced mother, and you think you'll be alone forever. And then it switches to a 23-year-old that is obsessed with you both. And so she has like a daughter or whatever, and the daughter seems to be young, like no more than maybe 6. And this young lady, I guess, thought that she would be, alone because she's now divorced. She's pretty young to be divorced. But she probably thought it was just going to be her and her child for a while. And so there's like a clip of the guy fixing her car or like helping her with things. And then it switches to, well, actually, I think on the video it says, when you find a blue collar 23-year-old that's obsessed with you both. And so then it then switches to him playing what we would call soccer, but in other places they call it football. And it turns out that he is a professional football player for, wherever he plays for, but not in the sense of American football, like football overseas, which would be soccer here. It stuck with me because that young lady did probably think she was going to be alone. When you have children, it's really hard to, if you have morals, because I feel like that's another talk for another day. But when you really care about your children, you don't want to put them in harm's way, and you don't want to put them in situations where someone's going to come along and not mesh with your parenting style, and they're not good to be around your children. There's some instances where people can change, and this is not just for women, this is for men too. You're a single parent, meaning you are no longer with the other parent of the child. It's hard sometimes to find a person that is willing to deal with the child in a positive manner. And so now we glorify like stepdads or like, blended families, but it's a hard task, and you're blending different ways of doing things. And so, especially, I feel like for both children, because I've seen abuse with women, with boys and girls, but especially with little girls, you're skeptical as a mom because you don't want to bring somebody around your child that isn't fit for them, that isn't fit for you, is unsafe, right? And so I've seen so many moms say, I knew I was going to be single. I wasn't going to really take anybody serious, or I never really thought I would be able to do this, get, comfortable with somebody, because depending on when that person comes into your life, you just don't want to rock the boat with your child or children with another man or another woman, which is understandable. With this, it just touched my heart because not only did she meet a man who loves her, adores her child also, but what she, in the caption she put, I didn't know what he really did, what his profession was, until after our first date. So however she met him and whatever she perceived him to do in his daily life, she looked at him as a blue collar person, like, that he maybe was a construction worker, or he did things like, I don't want to say a typical 9 to 5, but he had what would be considered a job that is pretty normal. And then coming to realize that his job was nothing, it was nothing normal about what he did, and that somebody like him could be interested in her, So there is hope for those of you who do have children, who are worrying about finding somebody that will love you, that will care for you, and not having to settle. I'm pretty sure she was okay with whatever it was that he did, because it seems like she captured him in a moment where he was just doing everyday things and like tending to her and being there for her and her daughter. At the same time, she got more than what she asked for, and that just is a testimony to God. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes the situations we're in don't work out. I'm pretty sure when her marriage declined and she didn't know what to do, or they ended up getting a divorce, that she thought again she would be alone. And so as it turns out, God probably gave her more than what she had in the beginning, without her even knowing, looking for it, or asking. And I just think that's amazing. So I just wanted to let you guys know, give you some hope. If you are in a season where you are a single parent, you have a child or children, you're looking to love and be with somebody, or you would like that, you just kind of don't know how it would be. There's people out here that will love you and love your kids and help to take care of you both and be there and support you, sometimes better than the other parent will, or blend in a way where the other parent is very much able to still take care of their child, but there is an added bonus that they're there and care for them as if that's their child as well. You know, there are instances like that, and I think we're all becoming aware of the possibilities of how that can be. You know, so I love you guys to the moon and back, but of course, God loves you more. Please take care.